Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the National League wildcard game, the Nationals' second baseman, number 18, plated 3 runs on the day as the Nationals took care of the Padres, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the American League wildcard game, the Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South side.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Steven Strasburg will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious
errors. The afternoon for Washington, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
He's set and the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Very seasonable temperatures here for October. 72 degrees at first pitch here in Game 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ripped down the first base line. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
From the stretch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the curly W on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Minoso is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now batting, Chipper Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His first homer so far in the series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. It wasn't exactly a majestic home run, but Showtrack tells us here that that ball was absolutely crushed. It left the bat at an incredible 116 miles an hour.
Batting fourth.
Into the box,
right
Dale Murphy.
Dale.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Minoso. And that ends the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. So stepping in, Cal Ripken. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Cal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting out.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ripken stands at second with no outs. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Renfro has had his trouble in these matchups facing right-handed pitching, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Andrew Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jones.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. His first homer here in the series, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
In now, James Thiem. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Molitor takes it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Johnny Friedrich becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We've played two. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Stepping into the box, Benito Santiago. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Santiago, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking out the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Line to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Molitor 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Steven Strasburg, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. High pop-up. Martinez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman,
as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Ripken ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in now, Chipper Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. His second home run of the game, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Dale Murphy.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfro moves over. And that's the third out. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the South. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Digging in to try it again. Minnie Minoso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he fouls this one off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Cal Ripken. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. So coming to the plate, Andrew Jones. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. Let's see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Happ will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, James Beam, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Ripken. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Ripken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Martinez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Freeman's got it, and a step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfro.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Happ. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
So here now's the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. In there, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit to short. at first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hopped up. Martinez calls for it, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals nothing. Now at the plate, Benito Santiago will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adams.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Strasburg on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Molitor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 0-2 delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jared Eichhoff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Jared Eichhoff.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Freeman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Now batting.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his third homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ripken is up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, James Beam, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfro is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Leading off for Washington, the left fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Friedrich racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Stepping in, Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line towards center field. Jones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Three and one. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Once again a 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The center fielder.
In now, Ian Happ. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals 2. So striding in, Johnny Friedrich. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Alex Healy.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Lined hard toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Brian McCann. Hard hit to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Leonis Martin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Martin is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Alexander Healy will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 7, Alex Healy.
Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joe Smith.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfro. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. George Springer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Washington, number 4, George Springer.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
At the plate, Dale Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. In now for Washington, Paul Molitor. And at this
leading off for Washington, the third baseman,
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 46.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he misses there. 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Minnie Minoso. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready now, Edgar Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Five to 2 the final today. The Braves win the opener here in the division series. Steven Strasburg gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score.